Hello and welcome to another yoga video. Here we'll start off in tabletop position, just doing some cat and cows, rounding the spine, exhaling and inhaling, arching the spine. From here we will start to stretch the upper back, so coming into puppy pose, stretching the arms towards the front of the mat, bringing the shoulders closer to the floor and the chest, and you can rest your head towards the mat as well. So just taking a moment to set up into puppy stretch. Taking another inhale through the nose, and as you exhale, bring the chest forward, closer to the mat. Really getting a good stretch in the shoulders and upper back here. If you'd like, you can come a little further, stretching the arms further away from you. And this time we'll come up through a tabletop and reaching that left arm through, bringing the left shoulder down onto the mat for a puppy stretch bind here, twist. And you can bring that right arm around you for a bind if you'd like a deeper stretch here. So just take a few moments to breathe, using your breath to relax deeper into the stretch. If you'd like, you can raise that right arm, making circular motions, just warming up the shoulders. When you're ready, you can exhale and come back up, coming through another puppy stretch. This time bringing the chin towards the mat and the chest. Taking another deep inhale, we'll come up through tabletop, stretching the opposite arm up and bringing the shoulder into a twist. In here, just opening the chest up, you can reach that left arm in front of you. Really opening the shoulders in this pose. And if you'd like, you can reach the left arm up, making circular motions, just warming up the shoulders. When you're ready, come back up through, this time coming back into child's pose, bringing the hips towards the ankles. Knees are wide and the big toes can touch here. And we'll just take a moment to come back to our breath. So just taking long inhales through the nose and long exhales through the mouth. And we'll get ready to tuck the toes, coming up into our first downward dog. So here you can pedal out the feet, just warming up the legs and hamstrings, since this is the first downward dog of the day. And we'll just straighten one leg, bending the other, whatever feels comfortable to you. And take an inhale, bringing the left leg up towards the sky. And you can bend the knee here. And we'll bring the opposite leg up, the right leg up towards the sky, bending the knee. Inhaling, we'll walk the feet towards the hands. For a forward fold. This time bring your hands to your shins, halfway lift and fold. Hands come back down to the mat. Just releasing tension in the lower back in this pose. You can also shake the head out here, just nodding the head yes and no, relaxing the neck. And start to walk the hands towards the feet. If you'd like, you can bring the palms under the feet, bending the knees. And on the next inhale, we'll slowly come up, bringing the arms all the way up towards the sky. And fold back down towards the feet. When you're ready, step the feet back for a plank. And on the exhale, bend at the elbows, coming into upward facing dog here. So lifting up all the way through the upper back and chest. In this back bend. We'll take a few more breaths here. And as you exhale, slowly bring the hips back towards the ankles, coming in through child's pose. And just let it go here. When you're ready, we'll tuck the toes, lifting the hips up for downward dog. Walking the feet towards the hands, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold towards the legs. We'll hang here again in ragdoll. And inhaling, this time we're going to bend that right knee, straightening the left. Placing the left hand onto the mat, lift the right arm up towards the sky. Exhale, fold. Repeat on the opposite side, bending that left knee this time, straightening the right. Reaching up towards the sky with the left hand. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift all the way up, bringing the arms all the way up towards the sky. And reach all the way back for a back bend here. Exhale, fold towards the legs, bringing the hands to the mat. Coming into plank, lowering down, chaturanga, elbows brush against ribs. Inhaling, upward facing dog. We'll take a moment here. If you'd like, you can bring your feet towards your head. And exhale, bring the hips back through child's pose, lifting up, downward facing dog, walking the feet towards the hands, and hugging the chest into the knees. We'll inhale for a twist here, bringing your hands to prayer pose. The left elbow comes towards the outside of that knee. Exhaling, come up through chair pose, moving at a little faster pace here. If you'd like, you can slow it down anytime. Exhale, fold towards the legs. Inhale, twist, bringing that right elbow to the outside of that left knee in prayer. And exhale, fold again, step the feet back, downward dog. Exhale, come up, rounding the spine, coming up through a plank. Elbows brush against ribs, come all the way down onto the mat. Here you can rest the forehead onto the mat, and we'll inhale, lifting the arms and legs up off the mat. So at your own pace, when you're ready, we'll take a deep breath in and lift up through the arms and legs. Exhale, lower all the way down, forehead to the mat. Take a few breaths here. And when you're ready, inhale the arms and legs and chest up off the mat. Feeling the energy through your legs and arms, lifting all the way through the whole body. If you'd like a deeper stretch here, you can bring the feet towards the hands, grabbing the feet from the outside of the feet, and we'll get ready to lift the legs up for bow pose. So when you're ready, we'll inhale the legs up towards the sky, pulling up through the shoulders and pushing away with the feet. Exhale, release, and come up through a quick upward dog before coming all the way back down through child's pose. Take a few breaths here. Exhale, let it go. And if at any point that was too fast, you are welcome to pause the video. But from here, we'll do a few stretches, bringing the right foot in towards the left thigh, lifting the arms up to the sky and folding over that left knee. If you'd like, you can twist out, so bringing the chest towards the sky, twisting through that right shoulder, bringing the shoulder as close to the sky as you can, just opening the shoulders. And we'll exhale, release that, and we'll come into wide-legged seated fold. So wherever you feel comfortable here, if you'd like, you can come into a full split if you are able to do so. But just a wide-legged seated position here, stretching the arms away from you, getting a good stretch in the hips and hamstrings here. When you're ready, you can bend the opposite knee and stretching that right foot out in front, this time lifting the arms up, growing tall in the spine and folding over that right foot and right knee. Exhale, you can twist the shoulder out and lifting up through the chest, bringing the chest towards the sky again, just opening in the shoulders. When you're ready, exhale and come up, and we'll lower all the way down onto the mat for getting ready for bridge pose here. So lifting the hips up, we'll bring the shoulders towards the center of the mat, inhaling, lifting the hips up, and you can interlace the fingers and hands underneath you. Taking a few deep breaths here. Exhale, lower the hips down. Inhale, this time stretching the arms back as far as possible, focusing on bringing those shoulders towards the earth here. Just opening the chest and shoulders. And we'll take a few deep exhales here. One last stretch. Bring a deep stretch through the back. And when you're ready, we'll start to make our way to a wheel pose. And if you'd like, you can stick with bridge pose. It's really how you feel. But if you'd like to push yourself, we can move on into getting into wheel pose. So you want your hands to be closest to your head as possible before you begin to lift up through the upper back. So you're focusing on lifting up through the upper back and chest and legs as well. When you're ready, you can lower it down and we'll come into happy baby. So reaching for the feet and the insides of the feet, and just finding whatever feels good for you in happy baby. And we'll do any last stretches here. This time, bring the soles of the feet to touch. Knees are wide. And you can bring one hand to your chest and one hand to your belly. Just feeling the flow of breath here. and finding gratitude in your practice today, which was focused mostly on heart opening poses, opening the chest and the shoulders. We did a lot of work here today, so we'll get ready to come into Shavasana. So the body's completely on the mat, relaxing the weight into the earth. So again, thank yourself for joining in this quick practice, quick but also fast-paced and invigorating and good for opening that heart chakra. Thank you for attending my class, and I hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment below if you liked it or if you have any suggestions, and I'll see you next time. Bye.